Mr. Chair.
Whoever he is now, as at now, chairman, let me inform the chairman.
No, Owino. When we sit where you are sitting, we are chairpersons. When you sit on the seat behind me, we are speakers. We are not whoever he is.
Thank you. I was just trying to massage your ego, chairman, but
I don't
it's
have
okay.
ego at all.
Anyway, chairman, let me inform chairman finance committee. Chairman, our consumption rate for sugar in Kenya is at 1.14 million tons that we consume. What we produce is 610 metric tons, correct? What we produce is 610,000 metric tons, which means that what we import is around 505,000 metric tons.
What is your source, Honorable Babu? What is your source of information?
Chairman, let me just inform you, please, that this information is common knowledge. Therefore, Chairman, when we talk about importation of sugar, it means that we solely depend largely on imported sugar as Kenyans. And therefore, when the Chairman Finance Committee is stating that taxes will be increased from 10 to 40, at that rate, it means that the consumers in Kenya are going to be hurt more. Okay. Chairman, as I proceed.
Thank you. You are informing the Honorable.
Let me finish my point, Chairman. Let me finish my point, please.
The Chairman of the Finance Committee, you've been informed about order. You are being informed about quantities of sugar. Are you abreast with those quantities of sugar import and export?
Honorable Chairperson, the figures that Honorable Babu Owino is referring to is figures of 2022. So there has been, when Honorable Babu Owino claims that knowing how many metric tons are produced is a matter of common knowledge, it is a matter of fact, Honorable Speaker. And some of us also have an advantage of having extensively done our research on this particular matter to have the correct result, Honorable Speaker. So I don't want to be informed because Honorable Babu Owino is misinforming and disinforming.
Go ahead and wind up.
Honorable Chairperson.
Wind up.
On the other matter, Honorable Chairperson, it is important to note on EE, Honorable Speaker, on imported MDF boards, imported block boards, imported plywood, Honorable Chairperson, we are now adding 30% excise duty, Honorable Speaker, for some of these particular items, Honorable Speaker. And this is the reason. I come from a timber growing constituency, Honorable Speaker. The whole of Njoro, the whole of Molo, the whole of Kuresoi. But what has happened, Honorable Speaker, we have some imported MDF and plywood, Honorable Speaker, that are coming from all the way from China, that has made our factories uncompetitive, Honorable Speaker. So what we are saying is that we are going to be selfish as a country. We are going to protect our own. We are going to grow our manufacturing. And it is important, even if the figures about our production even it were to be correct, Honorable Chairperson, we are not stopping importation. We are saying if you have to import, fine, pay more. We have higher tax collection, and we support farmers, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Members, I now put the question that clause 36, as amended, be part of the bill. Order. Honorable Babu Owino, order. Members, I now put the question that clause 36, amended proposed by Chair of Finance Committee. As one of the opinion say aye. As one of the opinion say nay. Members, I put the question that clause 36 as amended be part of the bill. Last that opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
New clause 35A.
Members, I propose the question that new clause 35A be part of the bill. Chairperson. Move to second reading.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that new clause 35A be now read a second time. This is amending Section 29 of the VAT Act by inserting the following new paragraph: that excess duty has been paid in respect of inputs used by a licensed or registered manufacturer to manufacture accessible goods. Honorable Chairperson, this is seeking to provide clarity on payment of excess duty on inputs by a licensed or registered manufacturer. So what is happening currently, Honorable Chairperson? Manufacturers of accessible goods have not been able to claim the inputs they pay on the excise. So therefore, putting this provision now will make excise duty that is paid on
Part of the bill. Mover. New clause 36A. It's on page 15, 13, clause 36A. The NIS, Kenya Defense Forces.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that this news 36A be now read a second time. Honorable Chairperson, as you know, the people that provide services, security service in this country, that is the National Police, the Kenya Defense Force, Honorable Speaker, supplies to those institutions is exempt. However, another important entity in terms of our security operators is the National Intelligence Service. So we are now providing for supply of goods and services to National Intelligence Service to be exempt, to be treated the same as we treat for KDF and for Kenya Police.
Members, I propose the question that the new clause 36A be now read a second time. I put the question. Let me hear the Honorable Mbui.
Thank you, Chairperson. You know, I have noted that there will be a drafting error because if you're going to put National Intelligence Service immediately after Kenya Defense Forces without either a comma or the word "and," then obviously that's a drafting error, so we need to correct it now.
Okay. I think the error is accordingly carried the way it's been mentioned. I now put the question that the new clause 36A be read a second time. As one other opinion say aye. As many opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I propose the question, members, that the new clause 36A be part of the bill. I put the question that the new clause 36A be part of the bill. As one other opinion say aye. As many opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Provisions relating to the Tax Procedures Act, Cap 469B, Clause 37.
Members, I propose the question that clause 37 be part of the bill. There being no amendment, I propose the question that clause 37 be part of the bill. As one other opinion say aye. As many opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Clause 38.
I propose the question that clause 38 be part of the bill. Chairperson.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that clause 38 be part of the bill. Honorable Chairperson, this clause 38, as you may recall, this Honorable House last year became the first country in Africa to pass a standalone legislation on virtual asset providers. Now that we already have a law that recognizes virtual asset service providers, now we are subjecting them to procedures of Tax Procedures Act. And the amendment that we are seeking on this particular amendment is to protect the data on this virtual asset space to make sure that the way the KRA uses that data is in line with the Data Protection Act, Honorable Chairperson.
Members, I propose the question that clause 38 be amended as proposed by the Chairperson. The Honorable KJ of Dagoretti North, Dagoretti South.
Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you, and I want to thank the Finance Committee, because in the hearings with the public, this is an issue that did come up, Mr. Speaker, and I want to agree with the Chairperson that the movement that we are doing is in place with the new laws that we are making, and also making reference to laws that we have passed in this House up to and including the first Data Protection Act in Africa that was passed by members of this House, Mr. Speaker. And so I want to associate myself with these amendments. These amendments, Mr. Speaker, are proving a fact that this House does listen to the public. When we go out on public participation, it is not an act of public PR, public relations, Mr. Speaker. We actually do listen to the citizen, and what we are seeing in the Finance Act this year is actually a product that has gone through the process up to and including the involvement of the people and the public, Mr. Speaker. So in the sense that it does not offend the Data Protection Act, I do stand to support, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you. The Honorable Mayaka.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want to support this particular clause because since when we passed the VAS and it was assented into law here, it has actually been very beneficial, Honorable Speaker, because it has brought more comfort to investors, especially in the digital financial innovation space. and it has made the risk level to go down. So, Honorable Speaker, this is one particular space that we really need to support, because again, when you look at the output of cryptocurrency investment that we do in this country, we are actually listed among top 2 in Africa. So this is very encouraging, and we need to really support it as a House. I thank you.
The Honorable Ruto, CPA.
Thank you so much, Chair, for this moment. I was part of the team that went around the country in the 2 bills that have been signed to the law, the Virtual Asset Act. Chair and members of this House, we all have to agree and live to the fact that the world is changing, digital world is shifting, and now payment systems are moving from the fiat currency to the virtual asset. And it is for this purpose that we have to appreciate as a country, like what the other countries have gone, to ensure that they have legislated this particular regime so that we facilitate trade through exchange of virtual assets. And for that purpose, we have also to align with our tax laws so that out of those transactions and facilitations, revenue we're able to raise to fund our budget. So it is a good move, and it's a showcase that Kenya is compliant and is committed to move forward as a country and to move with the first world countries that have accepted the new regime of virtual asset transaction. And this one will facilitate the flow of capital in businesses, in investments across the country. So it's something that we have to support it and ensure that we comply with it and align our legal framework to this particular. Thank you, and I support.
Thank you. The Honorable Mukunji.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, the area of virtual assets, you find that this is one area that very many young people have embraced. And Honorable Speaker, while we are looking to tap into that, Honorable Speaker, it is important also the government to do the right investments to empower and ensure that young people are able to grow in that area, especially, Honorable Speaker, the ones that actually we have not been able to provide jobs for, Honorable Speaker. Well, as I feel we have rushed to go and tap into those taxes, because, Honorable Speaker, it is actually a place that government has invested the most little money, Honorable Speaker, in the Honorable Speaker, this industry. But I feel that, Honorable Speaker, there is a need now that obviously, while we are not passing this bill on this side, the majority side and obviously the government side, the broad side is going to pass it. It is important that we do the right investment.
You will come back. Hold your thought. What is out of order, Honorable KJ?
If Honorable Speaker, Honorable Mukunji must be responsible for the veracity of the statement.
What is out of order
on this floor? The statement he's making is totally out of order, Mr. Speaker, to claim that there is no investment being made in the digital space by the Kenya government, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, this gentleman ought to familiarize himself with the digital master plan that is rolling out digital points in every constituency. And if in his constituency is not investing, Mr. Speaker, he should say that it is in his constituency that the investment is not happening. But nationally, Mr. Speaker, there is a grand plan that is rolling out digital centers in every single ward of this country, Mr.
Thank
Speaker.
you.
And I want to call upon Mr. Mukunji to set up his digital innovation hubs. We shall equip them for the benefit of his people in his constituency. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Speaker, that was an uncalled for interruption, Honorable Speaker. And I want to say that it is not about the promises. And Honorable Speaker, we have been through this. We have seen the promise of Grammys, the promise after promise, Honorable Speaker. We have done the investment, Honorable Speaker, in our constituency. I'm actually doing very good with my digital hubs. But, Honorable Speaker, that does not tell the government to come after those young people that are trying to make a living and trying to make it. When, Honorable Speaker...
The Honorable Mukunji. The Honorable Mukunji. You know, you're a young man I like so much, but I would like that when you give you a chance, you be factual. It's very good to debate factually, so that when you're speaking, I don't have so many of this. You know, the Honorable Mwango, please go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Inasmuch as the government side declares that they're supporting digital content creation and the new what they call the economy, the digital economy, I would want to ask my brother from Dagoretti North, through you, Chair, what are they doing to the restraints that are being put on digital content creators from Kenya not to enter Tanzania, the likes of Jakamfine, the other digital content creators that are venturing into Tanzania, and these people are being asked and they are being declared non-grantor to Tanzania.
Thank you.
What are you how are you addressing that issue?
So
it
what
matters
happened?
when you are creating the digital economy.
Thank you. All members, we are on clause 38 of the finance bill. Mwago, a very good question, which I would like you to bring through the normal processes of Parliament. Just do a question. It's a very good question. No, it is not his job to answer questions at this point in time. All members, I put the question that clause 38 be amended as proposed by the Chair of Finance Committee. As another opinion say aye. As another opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 38 as amended be part of the bill. Will as another opinion say aye.
Honorable Chairperson, this amendment relates to when you have been deregistered. You are as a taxpayer in terms of your PIN was deregistered, and you apply for reinstatement for your PIN, KRA should make a decision within 90 days.
All members, that is self-explanatory. I propose the question that clause 9 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 9 be amended as proposed by the chair. Be part of the bill. Honorable Chair, clause 40.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 40 be amended as per the order paper. Honorable Chair, this is where we are exempting non-resident individuals, Honorable Speaker, when they are opening an account within financial institutions and investment banks, that we waive the requirement to have a PIN, a KRA PIN number, Honorable Speaker, because it may not necessarily be registered for tax in Kenya.
All members, I propose the question that clause 40 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 40 be amended as proposed by the chair. As one of the opinion say aye. As one of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. Members, I put the question therefore that clause 40 as amended be part of the bill. As one of the opinion say aye. As one of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Clause 41.
All members, I propose the question that clause 41 be part of the bill.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 41 be amended as per the order paper. Honorable Chairperson, as you may recall, this clause 41 is where the commissioner may, the issue of what we call pre-populated returns, or where they give you information, say you have earned this income and supposed to pay tax. Honorable Speaker, we realize that this would be very dangerous if KRA is not mandated to give you the source of the information. The doctrine of law say that no one should be self-incriminating, and the burden of proof should be on the commissioner. So now, therefore, this requirement is requiring the commissioner, when they do an assessment on you, they give you the source of the information, Honorable Speaker, and so that you're not. So
members, I propose the question that clause 41 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 41 be amended as proposed by the chair. As one of the opinion say aye. As one of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. Members, I put the question that clause 41 as amended be part of the bill. As one of the opinion say aye. As one of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Clause 42.
Members, I propose that clause 42 be part of the bill. Honorable Chair, clause 42.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that clause 42 be amended as per the order paper. Honorable Chairperson, this amendment is just seeking to correct cross-referring area.